Have you ever wished for more time? Just one more day, one more year to do all the things you put off. It's a universal desire, a whisper in the back of our minds. But what if I told you there's a place where you can actually buy it? This isn't the story you'll find in official records or history books. It's an urban legend, one shared in hushed tones in dimly lit corners of the city. A tale of a market that doesn't exist on any map. They say it only appears on the darkest of nights, when the new moon hides its face and the city is cloaked in an inky blackness. If you're desperate enough and wandering the oldest, most forgotten alleyways, you might just stumble upon it. The air grows still. The usual city sounds fade into a muffled hum, and a faint, purple glow will beckon you from a street that wasn't there a moment before. This is the entrance to the Moonless Market. It's a bizarre and wondrous place, filled with stalls selling impossible things. Bottled dreams, jars of courage, shadows that dance on their own. But there's one stall, at the very end of the lane, that draws the most desperate souls. It's a small, unassuming shop, cluttered with antiques and curiosities. An old sign, hand-painted and faded, hangs above the door. It reads simply, "The Time Emporium." And inside, you'll find her, the proprietor, the witch who sells time. She doesn't look like the witches from fairy tales. There's no pointed hat or green skin. She's elegant, timeless, with eyes that seem to hold the wisdom of ages. She'll greet you with a knowing smile, as if she's been expecting you all along. She knows why you're there. You want more time? An extra year to finish your masterpiece. A decade to watch your grandchildren grow up. A century to escape the inevitable. She can give it to you. The price, she explains, is simple. She doesn't want your money, your gold, or your soul. Her currency is far more personal. She takes memories. At first, it seems like a bargain. Who wouldn't trade a few insignificant memories for an extra 5 years of life? You agree? And the deal is struck. She'll reach out, her fingers gently grazing your temple. You feel a slight, dizzying sensation, like a forgotten dream slipping away. And then it's done. You leave the shop feeling lighter, younger, with a future stretching out before you. The market vanishes as you step back into the normal world, leaving you to wonder if it was all just a dream. The first few years are wonderful. You feel invigorated, full of life. You do all the things you plan to do. But then, you start to notice little gaps. You're looking at an old photograph, and you can't remember the name of the person smiling next to you. You try to recall your favorite childhood meal, but the taste is gone, the memory a blank slate. You've paid with your trivial memories the color of your first bike, the name of your third-grade teacher, the plot of a book you once loved. Small prices for a longer life. You tell yourself that the deal was for more time, and the price is always due. As the years you bought tick by, you find yourself needing more. You're haunted by the creeping shadow of your original fate. So you seek out the Moonless Market again. And again. Each time you return, the witch greets you with that same knowing smile. Each time, she takes a little more. No, the memories she claims are more significant. The day you graduated, your first kiss. The pride you felt when you landed your dream job. These memories are cut away, leaving behind a hollow ache you can't quite explain. You know something important is missing, but you can't remember what it was. You walk through life with a strange sense of detachment, like you're an actor playing a role you haven't rehearsed. Your family and friends notice the change. They talk about shared experiences, vacations, and celebrations that you have no recollection of. You look at your own children, and while you know you love them, the warmth, the deep-seated joy of their birth, the memory of holding them for the first time, it's gone. It's been sold. You've traded the very essence of your happiness for the cold, empty expanse of more time. You exist, but you no longer truly live. Your life is a long gray corridor stripped of all the color and vibrancy that once defined it. This is the witch's cruelest trick. She gives you a longer life, but takes away everything that makes life worth living. You become a stranger to yourself, an empty vessel wandering through the years. Your identity forged in the fires of experience and love and loss, has been dismantled piece by piece and sold for a few more grains in the hourglass. And then comes the final, terrible stage. What happens when you run out of memories, when your past is a complete and utter void? You become desperate. You can't bear the thought of it all ending. Even if your existence is a hollow shell, you seek her out one last time, begging for more time, but you have nothing left to give. Your mind is a barren wasteland. This is when the witch's smile turns predatory. "Don't worry," she whisper, her voice like silk and venom. "You still have one thing left to trade. She doesn't need your past anymore. Now, she'll start taking your present. The moment you agree to this final, desperate bargain, the change is immediate and horrifying. You feel a sudden, crushing weight. Your skin wrinkles and sags before your very eyes. Your hair turns to brittle white and falls out in clumps. Your bones ache with the arthritis of 1,000 years. You are aging, not by the day or the hour, but by the second. All the time you bought, all those stolen years, come crashing down on you at once. In the span of a few heartbeats, you live out the entirety of your extended life. Decades fly by in a flash of agony and confusion. You see your body wither, your strength fail, your mind crumble into dust. You try to scream, but your voice is a dry, rasping croak. The witch simply watches, her expression unreadable, as you collapse into a pile of ancient dust on the floor of her shop. And what happens to the life you forfeited? The witch gathers the dust and, with a muttered incantation, funnels it into a small, ornate pocket watch. She snaps the cover shut, and you can hear it begin to tick. A steady, relentless rhythm. That isn't the sound of gears and springs. It's the sound of a stolen heartbeat. It's your life, ticking away inside her collection. The shelves of her emporium are lined with thousands of these pocket watches. Each one contains a life, a story, a soul who thought they could cheat death. They tick in a ghastly chorus, a symphony of stolen time. Some tick slowly, holding centuries. Others tick frantically, holding only a few precious years. They are her treasures, her trophies. The legend has a final, chilling warning. No one who enters the Time Emporium ever truly leaves. You either become an empty shell wandering the earth, or you become another ticking watch on her shelf. She always collects. The house always wins. So the next time you find yourself wishing for more time, be careful. On the next moonless night, if you find yourself lost in the city's forgotten corners and see a faint, purple glow, turn around. Run. Don't look back, because some bargains are too costly, and the price for cheating time is everything you are, and everything you ever were. The Witch of the Moonless Market is always open for business, and she's always looking for new customers. Don't let it be you. Thank you so much for journeying with me into this dark legend. If you enjoy exploring the strange and unsettling corners of our world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We have many more stories to uncover. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.